They handcuffed him, left him sitting in the sun next to crates of apples like he was some kind of criminal, just a farmer trying to sell fruit without a license. He didn't fight, didn't beg, but by the afternoon, something arrived that made the police chief kneel. Right there, in the dirt. Let me know in the comments what city you're watching from. It's always incredible to see how far these stories reach. David Brooks didn't wake up planning to make a scene. He just wanted to sell a few crates of apples from his family's orchard. His land had been in the family for generations, out in Bakersfield, California. He woke up early, as always, packed up the freshest fruit he had, and set up under the same shade tree he always used near the edge of town. He had no permit, not yet. He'd applied for one months ago, but the office kept pushing his paperwork around. Still, people knew him. Locals stopped by. Kids waved from school buses. He was a good man, quiet, reliable, and he needed the cash to buy medicine for his daughter, who had asthma that got worse every summer. But that morning, Sheriff Walter Haskins pulled up with 2 deputies. Someone from city council had complained, said the fruit stand looked messy and didn't fit with the image of the town. The sheriff didn't even ask questions. He walked straight up, scowling, and told David to pack up or get arrested. David stayed calm. He explained the situation, said he had proof the permit was still pending, but the sheriff wasn't interested in permits. He was interested in making an example, so they cuffed him, right there in the sun, in front of his crates, made him sit in the dirt while they laughed and chatted. One of the deputies even took a selfie. A few drivers honked. Some people stared, but no one helped. And David, he just sat there, watching the apples sweat and shrivel in the heat, the same way he was. His daughter Lena showed up later with a bottle of water. She tried to give it to him, but a deputy blocked her. "No contact," he said. She just stood there, holding the bottle with both hands, trying not to cry. But someone else saw it too. A woman in a passing car. She filmed it, all of it, and posted it online with a caption that read, "This man grows food. That's his crime." By noon, it had $80,000 views. By 2 p.m., a black SUV rolled up. Judge Monica Allen stepped out, a federal judge straight from Los Angeles, and David's older sister. She didn't yell. She didn't threaten. She walked right up to the sheriff and handed him a folder. Inside, a copy of David's permit, application, a state letter confirming the delay was the city's fault, and a formal notice that the sheriff was now under investigation for misconduct and civil rights violations. The sheriff tried to push back, tried to talk tough, but his words fell apart when reporters, cameras, and legal observers began circling him. And then Monica said, loud enough for everyone to hear, "My brother served this country, works this land, and takes care of his child. While you cuffed him, he broke no law. You did." And the sheriff, he lowered his head, then his knees. Right there on the ground where David had been sitting, David stood up quietly. He hugged Lena. He didn't smile. He didn't gloat. He just picked up a bruised apple, wiped it off, and handed it to her. Days later, David received an apology from the city. His vendor license was expedited, and they offered to help expand his orchard's reach. But he didn't care about the headlines. He just wanted to get back to work. And the sheriff, he resigned. No press conference, no farewell. Sometimes justice doesn't come with sirens or speeches. Sometimes it shows up in the form of a sister and a truth too loud to silence. Comment the word soil if you believe the people who work the land deserve more than just respect. They deserve protection. There is a story here on the screen that will also move you. Press to watch. You won't regret it.